it's a financial instrument. It's a legal wrapper. It can do certain things, and of the things it can do when properly structured, it has a good track record of doing them. Yeah. But as we saw with, good banks or crypto or anything.
Let's talk about that now. Let's transition to proper expectations with the deferred sales trust, especially given times like this, David, right? I mean, the last time we had, I think we had you on the show, it's been a while and things have changed quite a bit. I want to say maybe it's been more than 12 months. So talk to me about A, some of the changes, B, what we're seeing as even today, April 20th, 2023, as we're listening to this, as we're recording this podcast, and what are some proper expectations to make sure that people are going in your view, for the deferred sales trust?
I was trying very quickly to figure out when we may have actually.
I'll look it up while you're starting out, and I'll be able to plug that in.
Yeah. But here's what I know: if it wasn't before COVID, if it was in the thick or the wake of COVID, and the point is, it was definitely during a time when most investment ideas were working. Okay, that's great. That happens. And we've had a number of those times in the past 5-10 years. And then, hey, that's great. Trust me. My life is a lot easier when everything I buy goes up. Even if I am, just lucky or in the right place at the right time. So we can be humble about that. But since then, a lot has changed, and it's been hard. And, I'm sure when I was talking about the importance of professional management for, stocks and bonds and cash and other financial assets that might be held inside the trust, or when we were talking about the importance of diversification and balancing, asset growth with income, because there's an income component to this, right? In terms of funding of the note, and others could describe better that part of the transactions. We don't have that. That's for another day. It's in the book. And I'm sure folks were like, diversification, my crypto's up 348%. I can't buy enough of it. Why not? Hey, let's pick on crypto. Why not? But it is a reminder. And probably people didn't think their bonds might go down 5 and 10 and 15%, but they did, coming back now. And they didn't think their stocks could go down, right? So the point is, it's easy to, pasha diversification when, everything's going up, but that's not why you do it. And we got a reminder when a number of things stopped going up and started going down. And I guess the real point was, if I took a step back from all of that, because that other world I live in all day long, and I'm very, very, very familiar with it. But it reminded me too, as we were asked to, how shall I say politely, defrag a few of these trusts. Not the structure was fine. And they weren't, and what was inside was not our cooking. It was somebody else's cooking, and they didn't follow some of these important principles. And so some of these trusts were under, significant duress of meeting their goals and objectives. And we were asked to come in and help fix it. And, part of it was even some I thought the trust would, protect me from A, B, and C. And the conversations turned to, that was never part of the discussion, never part of the plan, never part of any representation. And look, it's a financial instrument. It's a legal wrapper. It can do certain things, and of the things it can do when properly structured, it has a good track record of doing them. Yeah. But as we saw with, good banks or crypto or anything, anything can be stressed to the point of failure. But the point is, they are not magic. They are not cloaks of invisibility, the trusts, or bulletproof, or like some cloak that an Avenger would wear in a Marvel comic strip and be immune from bullets and fire and everything. They're not that. They have their strengths, they have their weaknesses. It's really important you understand them. And if you put bad stuff inside a good wrapper, you're probably going to have at least a suboptimal outcome. So it's important to get it all right. I don't want that to put anybody off, like, oh, this sounds too complicated. It's most important that we understand that we need to get structuring the right set of circumstances for need, right set of people for structuring, right set of expectations for what it can and can't do, and then the right set of assets inside to help it do what it can do.